What are your orders?
She breaks eye contact from you.
Lord has gone on ahead to clear a path for us. If you want to make yourself useful, go after him and see if the arch-militant requires aid.
Oh, I hope so. Welcome back, or welcome to this series of Rogue Trader that I'm doing, where I role play as Clementine von Venetius. His friends call him Clement. This pirate captain is becoming a rogue trader. I like to keep my intros short, so without anything else, we're gonna dive right into it. Oh, there's fighting going on up here. See if we can catch up. There we go.
Yeah. I like that melter gun. I want me a melter gun.
Or plasma rifle would be sick too. Kunrad lets out a sigh of relief upon seeing you. He's the spy master.
Thank Providence you are alive and well. Always on time, Conrad. The moment we finish chasing riffraff around the deck, you show up. Always just after the fighting's done. You could set your chrono by it. Mort, pull yourself together.
The arch-militant looks back at you.
What did the captain send you to chivvy us along? We are all done here. I'll report right away.
Theodora. Masters of worshippers.
What is happening on my ship? The Voxnet is silent. The Voxmaster is not responding. Armed assailants have stormed the officer's deck, and my arch-militant just destroyed several more heretics on the way here. Is this a severe case of warp madness? Have some of my crew lost their minds and forgotten who they are and who they serve? Report!
Kunrad, the spy master, says, I have not yet received word from the Indenarium regarding any Gelafard failures. That's great. I didn't want warp shenanigans.
But communications were already unstable a half an hour ago, and now they have ceased altogether. Whatever they may be, the consequences are spreading fast. I am receiving scattered reports from the middle decks, and they are only voxcasting from the lower bays. One-way heretical gibberish.
Oh, he pauses. Thank goodness. Oh, voices are hard. Leave a like for the voices. I'm giving it my best.
That the madmen have already reached the officers. Decks suggest that there is outrage, and it was planned in advance. Perhaps this is an organized mutiny?
Perhaps.
Mutiny? But who would attempt mutiny here in the warp?
Theodora says,
Lunatics, fools, and heretics! This ship's housed thousands upon thousands of people. Pernicious thoughts and warped-induced delusions could have tainted any of them. It is a difficult notion to accept, but such risks are inescapable. First, we have to confirm that the bridge and the navigator's sanctums are secure. And I have the means to do both at once.
Her expression changes as her eyes flash ominously. She looks at the spy master.
Eldelthrad, where is he? I must know if he is unharmed. A psyker aboard the ship that has the potential of being assailed by the warp could pose a greater threat to everyone than a whole army of madmen with improvised weapons.
She's right. The spy master replies,
I tried to locate him, but the last thing known about his movements is that he arrived
on deck 18. Theodora replies.
Blast it! Master of Whispers, find Eldthrad immediately. Snishel locates the sister of battle. Both are to remain by my side, arch-militant, with me. I must go to my study.
Oh, and I get to go fight heretics, if I may, Captain. His voice is soft and cautious.
Deck 18 is at the heart of the disturbance, and if our goal is to bring back, I could use some support. After all, I am not as adept at directly confronting enemies of the house as the esteemed arch-militant. And taking into consideration that Psyker's powers...
Oh, I guess I'm gonna go help him.
Then it's settled, Clementine. Find Elderthath and bring him here. In whatever state you'll find him, this elevator leads to a restricted compartment, such as my personal chambers. Do not let me down. I require you both. Do you understand?
I hear and obey, Lord Captain. She waves her hand impatiently.
Mort, come.
Awesome. The Divor gives you a nod.
Are you ready to head to Deck 18? It is a long walk, and you do not even have proper gear.
I shall make do. Lead the way.
Of course you will.
He rummages in his pocket for something.
Lady Theodora would never have someone she couldn't rely on as one of her heirs. But that is no longer relevant.
Conrad, with a pop and a sharp crackle, something hits you in the abdomen, and you are consumed by an unbearable, gut-wrenching pain. I guess I'm just gonna end the dialogue.
Ow! I promised you a special destiny, Clementine. It is time to fulfill it.
Careful, careful. Be gentle with our guest. He has an important mission to complete during our visit to the warrant chamber. And for that, I need him breathing. Oh, you are back with us, I see. Delightful.
Oh, wow. I was way off on his voice. Voice acting's hard. If you appreciate all the effort I'm putting in, I'd appreciate if you'd hit that subscribe button.
What is the meaning of this?
You must have hit your head harder than I thought. No matter. Very little is required of you. Just your blood, which you can either share of your own volition, or I will spill it for you. We are in the anteroom of the warrant chamber, this void ship's most hallowed vault. There, beyond those gates, lies the relic that gives Theodora all of her power. The sacred warrant of trade. Only one obstacle remains on my path to obtaining it. The gates of the chamber are guarded by the Sentinel, an ancient device that will only open the door to a true heir of the dynasty. I expected to do this part myself, but never mind. You will offer your blood to the Sentinel.
I have no intention of helping you.
I am afraid that you have no choice in the matter. Try to resist, and I will demonstrate the power that the warp holds over mortals. Come to think of it, I might even take some pleasure in doing so.
To the void with you!
The blade flashes a dim light, and drops of blood appear on my palm. For a brief moment, you feel nauseous. Your head is spinning, and then quiet whispers begin to flood your mind. More and more sourceless voices echo each other, drowning out your own thoughts, replacing them with a singular urge. Go
to the gate. Go to the gate. Go to the gate. Go to the gate. Go to the gate. Go to the gate. Go to the gate. Go to the gate.
Get out! I am not your puppet!
The voices in your head giggle and mock your desperate outcry. You feel this intruding influence forcing you onto your feet and making you take steps towards the gate, looming in the center of the chamber. I must go. In the gateway arch, you see a cogitator with a human likeness built into the front panel. As you approach, the torso twitches slightly. This is a servitor, an obedient automatron created from a lobotomized human being. The sentinel turns its head to you, one of its eyes lighting up with two ember-like irises. I'm going to attempt to use my tech knowledge to examine this device. It's a success. You carefully inspect the design of the gate cogitator. What is immediately in your eye is a strange alloy that was used for mechanical machines components, some of which are unfamiliar to me. You suspect there might be some type of archaeotech relic. The servitor on the gate begins to move. With the screeching and groanings of metal, it leans towards closer to you. Its lower jaws open with a drawn-out shriek, much wider than the jaws of a living human could. The servitor's mouths are filled with metallic flames that glint in the dim light. The vid screen on the right of you lights up, showing strings of mysterious symbols on the green background. A whisper runs through your consciousness, insisting, demanding sacrifice. The voice that fills your head after the spy master's wound did not go away. On the contrary, their source coiled itself into a tight knot somewhere in the depths of your mind. I must place my hand into the sentinel's maw after I examine it. The servitor looks noticeably different from the ones you are used to. Its skin covering is stitched together with copper thread and has metal hinges in places of standard joints. It seems that the creators of the Sentinel did everything to ensure the service life of this unit would be much longer than any ordinary automatrons. I'm gonna place my hand into his maw because I must. It clamps around my hand, puncturing my skin and sinking into my flesh. A few dark drops fall into the servitor's throat, and immediately you hear humming as the servo motors start up and the pump stirs into motion. The vid screen of the cogitator flickers. Several long minutes pass. The Sentinel's jaws remain closed, and you begin to feel sick. Perhaps if you were to lean against the gate, you could catch your breath. Maybe even close your eyes and pretend none of this has ever happened.
High levels of caustic humus. The subject is in a state of heightened stress. Do you require assistance?
Yes, I require assistance.
Request accepted. Initiating defense protocol.
Fudge, yeah, that's what we're going for. Yeah, heavy bolters. Ah, flamer!
Well, there is still another way.
All right, let's get in there before anything else bad happens. The enormous gates match the importance of the things they protect. The massive doors are made of heavy metal and look impregnable.
I always keep my options open.
Let's get up there. This has got to be it. Let it be known that my will is true words of this document. I appoint the person the bearer of the warrant of trade and bestow upon them the dynasty of great mission, the unpregnable humanity, unbroken adversary, to walk bravely first into darkness. I can't read all this. This is going too fast. You can pause the video and read it if you want.
Escort the child of the house to safety.
What madness is happening here? Who are you? Who addresses me?
Temporary obnubilation following acute stress. Mobile unit of the Warrant Sentinel standing by.
Oh. Lead me away from here.
Middle and upper decks. Assuming the probability of safe placement in areas of concentration of armed units. Calculating. To prevent unauthorized units from breaching the warrant chamber, preemptive sealing must be initiated.
All right. Let's go, buddy. Undaunted. Oh, he's just chanting.
Master! Whatever are you doing in the warrant chamber? How did you... Throne preserve me. What is the meaning of this?
Conrad is a traitor. When we parted ways on the officer's deck, he stunned me, kicked me right in the balls, and somehow brought me here.
What?
He intended to take revenge on Theodora for something, and was trying to reach the warrant. Somehow part of this is planned.
Oh, holy God, Emperor. I presume he is the one responsible for the mutiny. And, Master, I wish to remind you that you are to refer to the Lord Captain as Lady Theodora.
Unquestionably.
Saints' blood! Then it is small wonder that the heretics are so well organized. I thought his order to seal the passages between decks was his attempt to stop the attackers from spreading to other levels. But now I see the real reason. It was to stop the enforcers from intervening. At least you are alive, and now safe, Master. Alas, I doubt we can afford to look for a compartment to sit out this disaster. You're in a bad way. I can treat your wounds. I have a Medicaid kit with me. And, for the love of the throne, now is not a good time to be walking around the decks without means of self-defense.
Yes, a las gun. To defeat the Emperor's enemies, and I can't use a med kit, but pretty sure he can. Have it back. Just take it back, dude.
That is a noticeable improvement. Now you're prepared. But that is not the worst of it. All these jolts and shaking are most alarming. These are signs that the navigator and the master helmsman are having difficulty translating the ship out of the wall and into real space.
The navigator sectorum.
I fear
We must
that
go
they may have
immediately.
already
Lead the
lost
way.
control. Absolutely. Let us proceed.
To arms, loyal sons and daughters of the God Emperor, fight the heresy and corruption that threatens to consume our homes, and with all your might destroy those who have dared.
The Lord Captain is calling her crew to battle, which means the Vox networks are set up for broadcast transmission, not message exchange. Splendid. While the rogue trader inspires proper resolve to fight in her subjects, you and I shall prove that her trust in us is well-deserved. Onward!
And upwards.
Challenges make the spoils that much sweeter.
Let's start a little closer. I saw you fight a little bit earlier. And me, I will flank. Start the battle.
Heresy, he said, parrying the blow. For the Emperor. I'm not gonna talk about all this. Oh, did he just shoot his own fucking... That's why heretics are idiots. I like this.
I'll see to it first. Other enemy down.
Yeah, I got 2 of them.
Running gun.
I'll make...
To see if I can help out without shooting him.
I'll see to it. Your end was inevitable.
Yeah, I definitely helped him out a lot. Oh, wow. So he's going to charge this guy over here. Oof. Way to go, brace for impact.
At your beck and call.
Ha-ha! Look at him go. He hasn't even touched. He just parried all the blows. Oh! Can't parry a lad's round, though. Let's get rid of that heretic.
It's as good as done.
We missed. We should have moved first. Oof.
I will do my duty.
And then he should be able to block that guy, no problem.
I've suffered worse.
Oh! You know, he shrugged it off, though. It was,
Let's make some opportunities.
It's a real good opportunity.
You never stood a chance.
Go. Not even once. Never stood a chance. Alright. Let's skidoo. Well, we can skedaddle.
Miscalculations.
Your seneschal is always
Keep
there
your
for
wits
you.
about you.
Ooh. It's a cool map. Go to the navigator's sanctorum in the back of the ship.
The navigator says, directly along the passage. I bring.
And so, he will enter the halls of the blinded guide and witness the radiance of the final dawn through the cracks and fall victim to a whim of fate.
Master, watch your head.
Oh.
Theodora, would it be too much to ask that you phrase your soothsayings plainly for once?
Sorry, old man. The voices are so loud I can't even hear myself. They shriek, they sing, they... Oh, Abelard, how they sing!
That's some word bearers bull. That's horrifying.
This is Idira Tlas, personal psyker and diviner of Her Ladyship Theodora von Callixis. Idira?
I'm not drunk, old man. I'm suffering the effects of the warp that is seeping through these walls. I see the ship's fate. To die in the waves of the immaterium, fall under the burning rays of the final dawn. And in the roaring blaze, I see a figure standing. Who is it? I have no answer.
Whoa, that's a heck of a prophecy. A diviner, are you?
The voices from beyond the threshold whisper to me. Sometimes their murmurs are clear, they grant insight. Sometimes they drive me mad. But I am patient. I know how to listen and discern. But now, with this clamor around me, too many voices, too loud. And you are von Valancius, one of Lady Theodora's heirs. Well then, we finally meet.
Ah. She's heard of me, of course. You hear a few clicks from the relays on the servo skull, which has followed you all the way here, and Theodora's scrambled words give way to a voice vaguely familiar with you.
That's Edelthrat. Oh, Emperor's Providence. The other heir lives as well. Quickly, we must head to...
Not so fast, old man. If we drown in the warp, Lady Theodora's heirs won't be any good to us. If Edelthrat's like me and hasn't yet surrendered his mind or body to the mercy of the warp, then he can still hold on a little longer without us.
Blast it. You're right. First, we need to deal with what is happening here.
What are you doing here?
The whispers called me. The ones I could make out among all the screams and screeches. Those who are rocking this boat hit us where it hurt. They went after the navigator, our guide through the warp. Other whispers called me to the enginarium, but it was too late. I heard the cry of our master Cog, and the silence that followed.
What? You don't mean the Enginseer Prime is...
Is what?
Said, without a doubt. And the voices wail, heralding countless nightmares, cackling at each soul among the hundreds that are now joining the warp. The shriek from the Navigator's sanctum was louder than the rest. And it's better that we saved the Navigator than some lever puller from a cooling module or a cook from the middle decks.
We must see if the navigator is well.
Oh no. No. Nothing is well about him. Can't you feel the chill crawling on your skin? The eyes watching you? The warp ice has already encased the bulkheads. What follows is calamity.
Oh, well, calamity sounds fun, doesn't it?
But we're not just going to stand here and take it, are we? The state of things in here suggests there's a navigator around. Maybe one who's crippled or at death's door, but still kicking. And since our skin hasn't peeled off our faces just yet, his third eye must be closed. At worst, it's a little roughed up. So what are we moping around for? Let's go protect that noble mutant while we're still alive.
Oh, yes, of course, of course, that's what I was saying.
Fate and fortune favor the bold.
Hurry, destroy this field. Don't keep our master waiting.
I will lead us to fortune.
Let us move onward then.
Let us not do.
The whispers are getting louder.
Oh my. Let's start the battle. Let's go.
Oof!
Okay, let's look here. What can she do? Okay, psychic shriek. Yeah, we'll shriek at him.
What an unfortunate turn of fate.
Then she's going to grant him a premonition. And then identify him. End of turn. Oof. Sharpshooter. Oh no. I'm trapped there. Shysta. Okay. He's gotta come get me out of there. Right
Follow
at him.
my lead.
And striking him.
It will be done. I took care of this one.
Thank you. And then can I charge? Oh, I can
That's
charge.
the seneschal's job. At your beck and call. Victory is imminent.
Nice. Okay. She has got to do battle with this Psyker up here for sure. She's gonna run
What is
there.
this foreboding?
Shriek at him.
Was
Oh, come on.
that you? Or
Dang. And she's going to give herself a
On
premonition.
it.
Sweet. I'm up. There. Not really cover, but whatever. And you get a shot at both of them.
Your end was
Yes.
inevitable.
It's looking good.
Once you
Yes, he tried to run away. That charge was worth it. We're gonna do another one.
Indeed.
And we're gonna cleave right there because we're gonna get them. Messed them up. The creature in the chair appears as if it has become one with its throne. You see a pink parchment-like skin stretched between the seat and the limbs that have too many joints for a normal human being. The navigator is breathing heavily. The creature's eyes are shut. The two ordinary eyes, as well as a third one that sits in the center of its forehead. All three are shut. Damn. I believe that the navigator still lives. Abelard flinches at the sight of the stretched skin and the dark matter on the face of the creature. Servants are dead, but the chamber, thank Emperor, is still sealed from the warp. Well, we have a chance of leaving this place alive. I'm gonna give him a pointed look because I doubt. He clears his throat. Master Navigator. The navigator stirs, barely able to lift his head and half open his normal eyes. A dark drop rolls from his closed lid of his third eye and down his face, leaving behind a black trail. Your time is short. The voice is coming from the Vox Grill at the base of the bizarre chamber. It is unclear how the navigator is able to produce human speech.
Our time is short to do what?
Suddenly, the navigator's body starts thrashing in place. It lurches forward, and it falls back onto its seat. Then thrusts forward again, as its bones crack and its skin tears off the seat and open. However, the fusion between the body and the chair appears to be stronger than these wild impulses. The mutant remains seated, but leans as far forward as he can, his layered remnant slowly turning crimson. The gill slits burst open, forming two hideous, screaming mouthfuls. Fall to your knees, mortal, and behold the final dawn. The Psyker shrieks in terror. It's come from behind. His body is not his. The Psyker screams again. It's echoed by silent cries in my head. The unseen creature triumphs at the sight of the navigator succumbing to the paroxysms of corruption. It is gnashed, thunders under the burden of hopes. Unseal your hearts, and I will flood your souls with a myriad of words and meanings, each one of them a potent salvation within me. The navigator continues to convulse violently in her seat, shrieking and cackling, but then his fits stop. Abruptly, his face is drenched in black and crimson. The dark ooze from under his third eye has turned from a tickle into a scream, mixed with the blood coming out of his nose, and there is perpetuous swelling around its third eye. Run! Flee this place while I still have strength. The words come out of the Vox as a labored rattle. I contain the intrusion, but not for long. We must begin the translation. Leave the warp, but it cannot be done without the Master Helmsman's help.
Who torments you, Navigator?
the edge. The navigator starts thrashing about once again, his grill mouth bursting with crazed laughter. Kneel before the absence of a new champion. Then the rite is complete. This shield will burst, and thousands of lords will accept the sacrifice offered to the edge of daybreak by the bringer of twilight, the one marked by the will of the gods. Each word rings out through your head like trolling of bells, as if countless voices have joined in, screaming into your ears. For moments, you lose your bearings. I need to address my companions, because I need to make sure we're all still here. What is this supposed to mean? Alright, a sacrifice offered. Oh, my heart tells me that Kunrad was not deterred by his defeat in the warrant chamber. What? Kunrad betrayed Lady Theodora? The Psyker clutches her head. The navigator, or rather the thing that is determined to seize his body, erupts into mocking laughter. The footfalls of the bringer of twilight are veiled by the wills of his master. Tear out your eyes. She who is to become the champion's servant, for you need them no longer. I cannot bear to seize it. Heck, I would rather put an end to it. You can't. It's only thanks to Master Visagius that we're still alive. If he falls, this whole ship is doomed. She catches her breath. Let him do his duty. You know it's the last thing he'll ever do. If he lasts that long. I want to help you. Tell me how. The navigator takes a ragged breath. Run. The sanctum will be sealed. I will hold it off. Hold on. And wait for the signal from the master helmsman. Then I will commence the translation. So run. Run!
The navigator's still alive. Barely so. What do we do now?
Oh, jeez. Abler gazes at the figure in the chair. The ship can only begin the translation with the assistance of the master helmsman. If he is still alive, it's worth a try. But we must go to the bridge. But we will need support. Master Navigator, good luck and thank you. The navigator does not give her a response. Black tears mixed with the blood are streaming from under his closed eyelids, and the vox at the base of his chair is bellowing just static, incoherently, with a distant echo of otherworldly laughter. Undaunted by his enemies. Oh, the servitor's back. They're giving me words of affirmation. Fox calls are just the best.
Let's not waste time with pleasantries.
We are going to officer's deck.
That's a cool little elevator. Oh, he almost made it. That's what he gets for running. You gotta get cover.
Your ship's as good as ours. It's all over for you.
Yeah, die, heretic.
I shall pity not your enemies. I shall heed not their pleas.
Somebody shoot this lot.
Yeah!
I
She
shall
shot him in the
betray
dick.
not your tenets, nor stray one step from you. Take not your gaze from me. Leave me not
not without your grace!
I told you he would protect us.
My god. My light. My emperor.
The white-haired warrior turns to face you, her dark eyes blazing. The weapon quivers in her hand, and for a brief moment, it seems as she's not going to stop and will instead continue to eliminate every target she sees, starting with you.
Sister Argenta! Sister Argenta, it is a relief to see you. We require all the forces we can muster.
Okay.
Your face. It is unfamiliar. Who are you?
Clementine von Valentius, the Lord Captain's heir.
The hour is dark and daunting. The ship abounds with corruption. The faces of friends who are twisted by smears of heresy. The eyes of comrades ignite with the archenemy's hunger. I will do what I must to halt the advance of the dark forces. But in these dire moments, little can be trusted. So I must know, why are you here?
Sister, I beg of you. Now is not the time for interrogations. The ship is under attack by heretics. We've been betrayed by our esteemed Master of Whispers. Edelstrad the heir is waiting for our aid, and Lord Captain Theodora is expecting a report on our success. We are here to deal with the situation, so I suggest we all do just that.
Do you think that I am a heretic? I will not let such an affront slide by.
That answer does you credit. Only the truly righteous would be so provoked by the accusation of heresy.
Amen, sister.
I cannot wait to rain righteous fire down upon each and every heretic.
What is a warrior of the Adeptus Sororitas doing aboard Rogue Trader's ship? Your orders serve the ecclesiarchy, do they not?
Sister Argenta is a guest of the Lord Captain. And that story deserves its own time and conversation. Under more appropriate circumstances.
Continue.
Enough idle chatter. I am where I must be, and that will suffice.
We must get to the main hall of the deck.
Through this door. I shall join you, for it is my duty to the God Emperor to destroy this heresy.
Ah, yes. Praise be to the God Emperor.
We will follow. For now, we will hold off any heretics who might try to crawl in through the cracks to join the main assault.
Yes, of
Good
course.
to hear it. Sister?
Ready. May terror's light illuminate our path through fire and darkness.
Through fire and darkness. Oh, the door was here the whole time. Ah, yes. The rabble.
Let's not waste time with pleasantries.
The Emperor sets my path.
I have a nose for profit and the taste for...
Close ranks! I will take you down.
And now let's put the sister over here. Hellbard. You go up front, buddy. Psyker, you're in the back with the sister. She will chant things to you to keep your mind quiet. Oh! Ouch. Abelard, I forgot you were hurt a little bit. Oh, yeah, he's got an issue up there, doesn't he? So she is going to hop on up there. Real close, like. Screech at this idiot. Oh. He survived that. Have a premonition, dude. You look hurt. And then that's it for her. She can't do anything else. Ah, the sister's turn to wreak havoc. She's gonna run out into the open like a maniac, because she is. And then she has a similar attack as my main guy, which is just rain
do it.
bolter hellfire. She missed. All the shots, everything. Let's try that again.
Commands, I act.
Come on, round 2. You got this. Yes! Oh yeah! You go, lady, you go. Okay. Fear's Recall grants momentum equal to 6. To her, I am fine. Good stuff.
Just a minor setback.
Ouch, he's hurt. He's hurt bad. We use
I'll
this
see
first.
to it personally.
But you can do some damage here.
I'll make
you
it
to be able to
happen.
do it again. Because he missed. Of course he missed.
It's as good as done.
A surefire
On
plan
it.
is to just keep on shooting until you hit someone.
I'll see to it personally.
Okay. Let's end his turn because now it's time to strike the heretic.
It will be done. I took care of this one.
And then we should be able to charge at this guy.
I will do my duty. Victory is imminent.
And then I will bastion up. Yeah! Look at these scaredy cats. They see a sister in power armor and just take dumb shots. Alright, Psyker's turn to do Psyker stuff. Can you just melt this guy's brain, please? Is that possible?
Will do.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh! They got reinforcements. So, forewarning, dude.
Anything else?
Now let's get some insight on these guys. Are you specifically tough? Let's end the turn. She is going to run on up there bravely and lay down fire on these guys.
None can escape the Emperor's justice.
And then
I'll do it.
just recoil. Rectical? I don't even know what that word means. You end your turn now. Yeah! That's what I wanted. Okay. You need to do some work, Clement. You need to think about your options, and it might involve shooting at the sister. Because they told me to.
You never stood a chance.
Oh, yeah, I shot her twice.
Malice.
Oof. Come on. I need you to do work, buddy. Did you get cleave? Jeez, you can't cleave them both. Okay, let's just strike them up.
Indeed.
And then
Someone else can
have
do
to
this.
end his turn.
I've suffered worse.
Yeah, you can't touch me. She's gonna run on up, of course. Give a shout out to that
On
guy.
it.
And then support
Anything
him.
else?
End the turn. Oh, she's ready. She's ready. She's gonna go. She's gonna go off. Let's go. Boom.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
Just gonna just pop
Faith
him.
without deeds is
Oh!
worthless. As the Emperor
not what I
commands, I
wanted.
act.
I said you're gonna pop him right there.
Doubt is for the weak. Strike
go.
is a prayer.
Oh, yeah! There we go, the forewarning. I bet you that made a difference. Yeah, you finish this.
Don't
Clement,
let your guard down. Who
it was all part of his plan to begin with.
It's as good as done.
That's right, all
I'll
part
see to it personally.
and all according to my plan. You got it, bud. Good show, chum. Good show. Oof. You just heal yourself real fast.
Oh, careful.
What?
Look, he
Was
shot
it you?
him. Oh!
Emperor.
None of them believed it. None of them believed the lie. Okay. Look at that. Reinforcements. Yay. Jeez Louise.
Your seneschal is always
how's everyone's hit
restless.
points? Are they all fine? What's her fresh injury? Large amounts of damage. If not removed by med kit, it will turn into an old injury. Okay. You should fix yourself up
Injuries
there.
will not slow you.
Sweet.
Join me in prayer.
Let's loot around. You go over there.
I know how to take risks.
You go to another corner in the room.
I always have a backup plan.
Look no
Bar,
further.
You go over here. You
This
check
officer
out
is
this right
a
here.
worthwhile investment.
Loot. Let's collect all of that. I wonder if I can sell it later.
Fate and fortune favor the bold.
Oh. He found a bunch of books. Good job, buddy. Good job. He found books.
I'm at your service.
Oh. Open the door with logic.
Experience. Nothing matters more.
Oh, look at that.
What advice do you seek?
Way to go. Loot. Loot galore. Plasma crystal. Are these just things that I can sell? Servo skull. Let's collect it. Collect it all. And then a safe. Collect all of it. Oh yeah, armor. Elbard,
Look no further.
you get shot the most. You can get the armor. There it is. Alright, is there something out here for you too?
Ugh, this master-crafted
Where
paternal augment is not
is-
fit for a
Do you want
servant.
Go
something?
ahead and let's check up here. And you
I have a nose for profit and a taste for adventure.
go check over here with another battle
It's
sister.
about you.
Oh,
I
that's
woke
my
up
battle
with a
sister.
feeling of
He's
wonder,
gonna go talk to her.
as if-
I'm at your service.
He's use tech to open the door.
Nothing's impossible for this old officer.
Abelard, you're just the best, dude. What's in here though? Restore power supply.
An expected result.
Ooh. Don't know what that did,
Your seneschal is always there for you.
but whatever it was useful. And then you.
There's no
what was
waste
that
time
over
with
here?
pleasantries. Success is the only outcome I accept. Always keep your eye on the prize.
Well, Clement found a very big storage room. And he's not even gonna consider the fact that Abelard probably did too. Because he's the smart one. And he
That's how it's
picked
done.
all this stuff easily. It's a shotgun? Okay. And because he's a nice guy, he's gonna
Look no
let
further.
Abelard have his shotgun. Wow, there's some good stuff over here. Medkit. Another one, don't you, bud? some melta charges. Oh dear.
The Emperor sets my
The
path.
sister needs some melta charges.
I will not. This is unacceptable.
Can I not?
I refuse.
Oh, Daffy.
Should I divine our next step?
Over.
Look at that, everyone leveled up. Oh, that's not natural. The roar of the flames rings in your ears, and the choking smoke makes you cough and gasp for air. You instinctively recoil from the scorching heat, wiping your face. A moment later, a hazy silhouette forms in the raging wall of fire. You are surrounded by ear-splitting noises and screaming, yet you distinctly hear the sounds of footsteps. And then you see a figure walking out of the fire towards you. It is Theodora von Valentius. Her expression is calm, terrifyingly so for someone whose body is engulfed in an inferno. One of her hands is resting on the hilt of her power sword, and the other is raised in an invigorating gesture. Are you lost, my heir? An apparition. A sorcerous apparition. Trickery of the warp. Sister, will you lower your weapon? Despite his commanding tone, Abelard does not sound too confident. He is stirring at the road trader, and you notice a muscle in his cheek twitching. Threatening the Lord Captain is outrageous. Are you in pain? Theodora says, pain is but a reflection of one's weakness, Clement. To renounce weakness of the spirit is to pursue greatness, which is the only path to the heights worthy of a rogue trader. Continue. Theodora watches you without blinking. Her snake-like gaze almost makes you forget about the fire that is searing you, leaving burns on your skin. I can lead you out of these flames, Clement. Show you a path rid of pain, and give you a weapon so that you may defeat your enemies. Decide. Your mouth begins to salivate. Each word of Theodora speaks is like music to your ears. The entity that now dwells in the deepest recesses of your mind is pleading, begging, demanding that you give her your immediate answer. And that answer can be nothing other than acceptance. Do not listen to this abomination, Clement. If there is not but his light in your heart, if you are resolute in your faith, then step into the flames. The Emperor protects. His faithful will not be deterred by either weakness or deceitful promise, nor will the fire burn those who carry the torch of faith in their soul. To the void with you. We need to follow Lady Theodora before we suffocate in this furnace. The people! Abelard looks back at the coughing, confused people around you. Clement,
the survivors from the middle decks. We must help the crew, lead them out, find a way around.
Over the roaring flames, you hear in the distance frightening voices scream, muffled and distorted, as if they were a body of water between you and them. Then we will miss our chance to meet up with Edirka breaks off and starts coughing violently. Her knees buckle, and she looks like she is about to fall. Clement, what are you waiting for?
Get the people off the bridge. I will not leave my people in harm's way.
You look away, and the illusion breaks. The unbearable heat instantly makes your skin burn, and the voices of the people beyond you, beyond the shroud of the back, barking orders, guiding the survivors in your direction. You completely forgot about Theodora, and then you turn your head around and you see nothing but the bellowing fire.
Back, fall back.
Let us not dawdle.
Where did she eat? The thing that was standing in front of us in the fire? I could have sworn.
To the same place all unholy visions go. Do you want to follow it, witch?
Preferably
Just as I planned.
the whole time. Oh, we got the goods. A helmet. Oh, guess who needs a helmet?
What advice do you seek?
I mean, you, buddy. Look at you in your helmet. Oh, you look so spiffy. With a shotgun on your back. Oh, he's BA.
Your seneschal is always there.
Join me in prayer.
And then, what's up with that? Yeah, that's our way out.
Never doubt me.
We could always hop down to that bridge, probably.
Hopefully no one got smashed. Oh, no, there's all four of us.
I always keep my options open.
Too late. We are too late. Or perhaps Edelthrad and his escort never made it here. Which would be even worse.
Yes, let's continue.
Or they could be fighting on the bridge as we speak. Without us.
How sad, sister. Look, the crew made it to safety.
My lord, I beg your pardon for interrupting. The people are asking for orders. You came back to save us. So now we will follow you through thick and thin.
To the bridge. If Edelthrad is there, then he requires immediate assistance. I say there is one thing that I find most troubling. The Lord Captain's Voxcasts. They are still coming in, even though it would make sense for Lady Theodora to be on the bridge right now, at the head of the counter-assault. I feel uneasy. What if the Lord Captain is besieged in her own chambers? With your permission, I suggest that we confirm for ourselves that she is not. We can use the same elevator that Lady Theodora and Mort headed for earlier.
Yes, but of course.
Right, that's a great spot to leave this episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, go ahead and hit that subscribe button because it encourages me to put out the next one. Here are some other videos of mine that YouTube thinks you'll enjoy. Have a wonderful day.